Science, experience, instinct. What makes a great coach? Honestly, and yeah, this is a little bit of a spoiler alert, the answer is D, all of the above. And the magic formula dosage for each is based a lot on the individual coach and the individual athlete. Many coaches are strong in the scientific aspects of training. They have elaborate training programs for their athletes and can document the exact reason behind any workout session. And while science is important, other coaches are higher in EQ than IQ. They just work better with people than some of their science-oriented counterparts. Another kind of coach uses the type of training that they themselves use. Hey, if it works for me, it ought to work for you. The sweet spot is somewhere in the middle. It's important to train an athlete properly to have a scientific approach to many aspects of their training. Unfortunately, science doesn't always agree as to what works with a particular athlete at a particular time, and that's just to say the least. Lydiard, Surity, Bompa, Vigil, Daniels, Salazar, all kinds of coaches have had huge impacts on training science. But the scientific part is not always in perfect focus. And just being good with people, however, might not result in an athlete being properly prepared for a big race event. It's good to feel warm and fuzzy on race day, but it's also valuable to actually be prepared. And of course, just because it worked for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. I like to think a good coach has all three. They have their own experiences from which to draw, while at the same time are able to draw on some theory and methodology of training and understand you and how you feel, knowing that each individual is just that, an individual. Oh yeah, that's where the sweet spot exists. It's in all three. Then, of course, the rubber really meets the road when the coach can anticipate which part of them needs to show up on which particular day, week, or month. The scientist, the experienced runner, or the counselor. And that's when it all works best.